in this press briefing of Science Film Festival of India, which is going to start on 17th and 18th, both 2 days it will be happening. So I welcome you all again, and this 2 days program will be followed by 1 day workshop, preparatory meeting and all. So I request Godse ji to brief.
To give you introduction.
Right. Good.
आणि कसा पण
काय हात लागेल ना काय नाही म्हणे का गेली डाऊन
Let me first welcome you all, and as last 5 years, this is the 6th year we have come here to talk about the Science Film Festival, which is to take place just 2 days hence. Here on the days with me is the Chairman of Organizing Committee of Science Film Festival, Dr. Sunil Kumar Singh, who is Director of CSIR NIO and is an eminent scientist, Bhatnagar awardee, and he has been with us for last 3 film festivals ever since he joined here. To the extreme is Dr. Nimish Kapoor from Vigyan Prasar. Vigyan Prasar is an arm of, autonomous arm of Science and Technology Department of Government of India, and he is a very senior scientist there, and he heads a division which takes care of all these film festivals as well as various publications which come up from Vigyan Prasar. So this film festival is unique in the country because it focuses on science. Initially it started with Government of Goa being the sole sponsor, but over the years Vigyan Prasar, or last 3 years, Vigyan Prasar is with us, and they have helped us to take the festival to a higher level. Now this year's festival is of reduced duration. Normally we used to have the festival of 4 days, but this year we have scaled it down to merely 2 days, 17th and 18th, keeping in mind the COVID pandemic. Secondly, again, number of students that we are, student delegates who are being invited for this festival has been also brought down, reduced, to avoid crowding in the campus. That was the main idea. Now, coming to the festival itself, it will be on 17th and 18th. It will be inaugurated by the Chief Minister, and we have sought special permission from Election Commission for this purpose. It will be a totally non-political event. It's only for propagation of science, and delegates are all below 17 non-voters. So this is the inaugural function that will take place on 17th. 17th is also a special day to us because this festival was conceptualized by late Manohar Parrikar, and he supported us throughout, and then he is no more with us, but 17th happens to be his 2nd death anniversary, so we sought this opportunity to have the festival, also to remember his vision. There will be 4 films which have been tentatively fixed as Tenet, which is a pretty just 2020 film, and then there are others like Little Whimsy and The Meg, and all these films which have been chosen are on a science theme. We are trying for one Indian film, but unfortunately, it takes a little longer time for the response. Therefore, most likely it will be there. It is a film by name Tick Tick Tick, which most possibly will be getting it for the show, screening it to the students. Now, speciality as usual is that a scientist is going to explain the concept, scientific concepts of the film, and then there will be the film, and then of course at the end the scientist will interact with the students and answer to their queries, their questions. So this is the format which we have followed over last 5 years, and it's the same one will be continued this year also. Now, along with it, there are certain other activities which are taking place. An important one is a workshop for science teachers, how to make use of the modern aids in teaching science, and especially the new ICT based or YouTube based various apps you get. Those how teacher can use them, because we don't know whether in this new normal after COVID, how much the students will be able to come to the class, to what extent we are going to allow that interaction. We do not know. So let the teachers be well prepared, and therefore there will be one-day workshop for that, and an expert in this field, Dr. Ravindra Godbole, who is originally a metallurgist of rather renowned one, and now that he has devoted himself to propagation of science, so he will be amongst us for this particular workshop. Now, along with these two, we have two major events, and those are from Vigyan Prasar, and the details of which Nimish Kapoorji will tell you yourself. And in the end, I have to tell you about, there is a very, very unique thing that is happening in Goa this time. Innovation exhibition. Atmanirbhar Bharat has been talked about so much, but we usually feel it's happening elsewhere, not in Goa. But it's happening in Goa. So we have tied up with Innovation Council, Indian Institute of Technology Goa, and of course our NIT Goa. And there are certain students, projects or what they have successfully completed, that will be shown here. In fact, there are some items which are already patented, so they are under patent rights, but still those will be exhibited here. So that is about the exhibition. Students who come to see the films, we will be wanting them to also see the exhibition, and I want you to also spread this word around in the society that there is such an exhibition which is open to all. Other people who are not the delegates of it can also come and watch it, visit it, because that will take the word around, or spread the word around, that Goans also can do science very well. They can show their expertise in technology very well. So this is a confidence building step we want to do. Now I request Nimishji, please tell about the two courses which are being taken up.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. As a part of Science Film Festival of India, we are conducting two more workshops. One workshop is for journalists on science communication or science reporting, which is scheduled tomorrow on 16th of March, and this will be an interaction between the scientists, science communicators and journalists, and our experts who are working on science writing, science communication, and India Science Wire is one of the agency in Vigyan Prasar which are producing daily science reporting from labs. We have hundreds of labs from CSIR, DST, DBT. India is a huge system of science and technology, and lot of experiments and innovations and new development work is going on in our labs, and lot of our achievements are not covered in media regularly. So in Vigyan Prasar through India Science Wire is India's one and only science and news feature service. We are producing daily 2, 3, 4 science news from labs, directly from labs, and these are ready to print, ready to publish science news and features. And we are providing to Indian media, various newspapers, portals, television channels are our stakeholders. So tomorrow we will discuss about India Science Wire and what and how we are producing science news directly from labs, and how you can connect us, how you can publish, how you can place these science news in your newspapers, channels and portals. And during the festival date, 17th and 18th, we have planned one science filmmaking workshop. This workshop will especially focus on UG and PG students of science, mass communication, filmmaking courses, and film enthusiasts to orient them, to we can say train them in 2 days. Training is not a sufficient days for training, but we will orient the participant about the tips and techniques of science filmmaking. Grammar of camera and grammar of visual remains same. जो कैमरे से आप एक आर्ट्स की फिल्म बनाएंगे वो साइंस की भी फिल्म बनाएंगे, बट what we will tell in the workshop, in this science filmmaking workshop, from कैसे एक साइंस के आइडिया को you have to visualize through lens, through pen, script, storytelling, narration, voiceover, and so on. So and science film is a combination of many things. It starts from idea, script, pen, content, story, visuals, and you have to do some Reiki interviews, and you will develop your script. Then you prepare shooting and all. Then post production, editing, and the complete package of understanding science in more meaningful ways and entertaining ways. And audiovisual is the most effective medium, and we'll try to explore science filmmakers from Goa, because there's Science Film Festival, and we have one national and some international film festivals of India in Vigyan Prasar and abroad. बहुत सारे festivals हैं, तो उसमें हम लोग इसको एक्सप्लोर करेंगे कि यहाँ से फिल्म मेकर्स आएँ और एक पहचान मिले, क्योंकि गोवा में बहुत सारे लैब्स हैं. सर भी हमारे साथ एक CSIR लैब से बैठे हैं, एंड हैप्पी टू शेयर दैट one Mr. Rao, Rakesh Rao is our national awardee of film festival, and Rakesh Rao, and we have Mr. Sabyasachi Bharti, myself, Nimish Kapoor, and our managing editor and well-known filmmaker, film trainer, Mr. Santosh Pandey is here. He is managing editor of India Science Wire. He will interact tomorrow also for our journalist workshop and this filmmaking workshop. So this is all about these 2 workshops. Thank you.
फिल्म मेकिंग वर्कशॉप में कौन सहभागी हो सकता है? स्टूडेंट्स के लिए या ज्यादा?
ये यूजी और पीजी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है, लेकिन अगर कोई इंथुजियास्ट है, जनरल पब्लिक है, और अगर आप वो साइंस में, पर्यावरण में, स्वास्थ्य में आना चाहते हैं तो मोस्ट वेलकम वो आ सकते हैं.
Sir, I have a question. In India, you hardly see science fictions. Like in Hollywood, they make lot of movies, excellent movies like Gravity and all that. But in India, koi mil gaya we consider as a science film, which is exactly is not a science fiction. So, what do you feel? Why we are lacking in this science fiction?
सर, ये एक बहुत बड़ा और बहुत व्यापक सवाल है, जिसके बहुत सारे जवाब हो सकते हैं. पहला जवाब ये है कि हमारे प्रोड्यूसर्स के पास फंडिंग का उतना अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं है, हमारे पास ऑडियंस उतना शायद बॉलीवुड में ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट रखता है, साइंस फिक्शन में कम रखता है. बहुत सारे साइंस फिक्शन इंडिया में बने हैं, 80s में बने हैं, श्री अधिकारी ब्रदर्स एंड ऑल, वो सब चीज़ें हुई हैं. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि वी हैव टू वर्क ऑन दिस, एंड वी हैव our 24 hours science TV channel, OTT platform, India Science बोल के आप सर्च कर सकते हैं गूगल में. India Science is a 24-hour science TV channel run by विज्ञान प्रसार. तो उसमें भी वी कैन एक्सप्लोर कि साइंस फिक्शन बनाए जाएं. लेकिन सर उसका एक संक्षेप में यही जवाब है कि हमारे पास वो मार्केट और वो प्रोड्यूसर्स और वो फंडिंग शायद नहीं है जो उसके लिए होनी चाहिए.
Also scientific temperament, that is also lacking.
सर इससे मैं सहमत नहीं हूँ सर. साइंटिफिक टेम्परामेंट बिल्कुल लैक नहीं करता है इंडिया में. ये एक अलग डिस्कशन का विषय है. वी आर साइंटिफिकली टेम्पर्ड कंट्री एंड आई एम प्राउड टू से दैट आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया अंडर द आर्टिकल 51AH, as you are aware about the fundamental duties, which says that it is our fundamental duties to inculcate scientific temper, humanism, spirit of inquiry and reform. तो हमारे संविधान में वो लिखा हुआ है. तो वो हम उसको अपनाएं, उसको माने और उसका अनुपालन करें. तो मुझे लगता है कि साइंटिफिक टेम्पर इंडिया में है और ज़्यादा आए, और उसी के लिए बहुत सारे प्रयास हो रहे हैं और ये सारे चीज़ें उसी के लिए हैं.
I just want to add, we have done pre-activity wherein previously we used to go to more than 100 schools, but this year we have focused on 30 schools, all essentially rural, government schools and other aided schools, essentially in private area, wherein in rural area, wherein a scientist from NIO or Goa University or ICAR or anybody who is involved in research work, such people have gone to the school, first talked about the research and tried to initiate them on research, how to take up a career in science, how it can be useful. It can be any subject of science. It can be technology. But then ultimately the base has to start from science. And if our good brains start neglecting science and start going towards easier courses, because normally that is the tendency of children, that they go for something that wouldn't strain their brains or would not challenge them excessively. But then without that, you can't have the scholars. You don't have the people reaching the heights. So therefore, our attempt is to this time go to the rural area and try to initiate those students, because rural students are not less intelligent. They are as intelligent as our urban students. So let us focus on them, and therefore, in spite of the pandemic, we focus this time on the rural area, and that's what we have done until today. We did the pre-activity, and then today was the last. We completed 30 schools. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to add here. See, when you are talking about this science, students are neglecting. I don't think they are neglecting it. Actually, every mind has questions. But if people are not around to answer those questions, then slowly they deviate. If they are not getting answer, so like he is talking about village or anywhere, they have, when child is growing, when he is going to class 1, class 2, class 3, they have a lot of questions. But if nobody is around able to answer those questions, he starts neglecting it because he is not able to understand the system. Once at that stage, if you are very much clear, if you are, means the person who is around, if he is making things very clear, like how light is coming or how the things are happening, how the sound is going from one place to another, if whatever inquiry he has, if you are able to explain, I think every child has, means very bright mind. But once it is neglected, then they start going towards different aspect. And I think that is this film festival is going to do, because once we are able to make films which is able to satisfy their inquiries, the queries which they are having, I think it is going to do wonders. Because as you are also asking the why films are not making, you see, we call it what is literature is the mirror of society. So what is happening in the society, it reflects that. Now, I know, means India is not behind in science and all, temper is there. But overall, if you see, I think, means we cannot claim as we are in the forefront of the science, the today modern science. Maybe we are very superior in the past, but today what has happened, whatever region it is, I am not going to the region, but we are certainly not in the forefront. So to again make us forefront, to bring people on forefront or India forefront of science, I think this type of activity is very, very much required. You talk about Atmanirbhar Bharat and all, unless we are going to make sufficient this development in science and making people interested in science, Atmanirbhar will never come. So we have to put a lot of effort to increase the scientific activity, scientific temper and all. And for that matter, again, I am telling you, when we are talking about Atmanirbhar, our ideas has to be Atmanirbhar. Self-reliant ideas has to be there. So again, because what is happening today, somebody somewhere else is creating idea and we are start following. So that has to change, and that is the, I think, through this Science Film Festival, entire idea is to inculcate that temperament.
Do you think more science fiction should be also written?
Yes, of course, yes. But again, I was telling you how it comes. It's a positive feedback. If something is not happening, it will go further down. If something start happening, then somebody will write. Then even if it is imaginative, we see sometime few years back when people were talking about Star War and all, it was totally imaginative. But now it has become reality. You see, people started thinking how to make it. So similarly, if one fellow or some mind start writing about all those things, then even scientists start to see whether we can do it. And then again, somebody else can write, and hence the positive feedback, and we can go up and up and up. So this is one small chain reaction. You are starting the, like what happens in the fusion reaction or fission reaction. Somewhere one activity will start, the whole reaction will take place. So somewhere it has to be there. This ignition has to be there, and that's what this Science Film Festival is doing. That
I remember during my childhood days, there used to be talk about UFOs, unidentified objects. There is a lot of, so
Yes.
create curiosity among the children about the science.
Yeah. Means, but something happening. But if you are not able to answer those questions, then the child is means he divert his mind towards something else. So it has to be properly taken care.
We have, hundreds of science fiction writers in India. Lot of science fiction writers. Devendra Mewadi, Arvind G, and lot of writers are there. But yes, the production part we have to do more work.